good to go. Death Roll's back, baby.
Welcome.
We're back, and I'm DMing this time. All of you have done it before, and I've been kind of, letting you guys take charge in DMing because I thought, I'll just fucking manage all the equipment and I'll manage the channel, yada yada. But I got to get my hands dirty at some point.
I'm super excited for this, honestly, because we all can agree that you easily have one of the most. You are one of the most talented in terms of voices and accents, and I can't wait to see, because I think in the past when you have DM'd, I wasn't involved. Mm-hmm. So
we're playing the Modron Maze. So why don't you guys tell me a little bit about your characters, and then we can get started. So I'll go from left to right here. Carlos, what have you whipped up for us today?
I am playing Azus, the fallen Aasimar warlock.
What's he look like?
He has a pale complexion, and he has freckles of green littered across his face that glow every once in a while, mainly when he activates spells.
Beautiful.
Not his first fallen Aasimar.
It will not be his last.
Exactly.
Kyle, what have you
it
got
won't be
for
our
us?
last.
All right, I'm playing a artificer human named Alfred Baker. He is on the shorter side of the humans, more stouty, more wide, if you would say. Mm-hmm. He's got blondish hair, dirty blonde hair, a long beard, and you see in his equipment that he's wearing, it's a lot of what you'd think looks like some kitchenware.
Okay.
Kitchenware. And his last name is Baker.
Yeah.
Wow.
That may tie into his backstory, but I'll let him reveal that.
Come on.
Okay.
Spoiling it.
Felipe.
Oh, sorry.
I know you worked.
I was trying to be so secretive about it.
I know you worked really long and hard on this character.
See, you saying that makes it sound like I didn't work long and hard for this, and I did. I just didn't
write it down.
Put it down. I didn't put it down on paper officially because
Okay.
I had so many ideas thinking, and this is what I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
My character's name is Vane.
Okay.
All right. He is a fallen Aasimar.
Nice.
That's crazy.
I don't know how that's going to play out, but he also has very pale complexion. He looks just like a fallen Aasimar. There's nothing different about him. I guess one thing very noticeable that you guys immediately notice once you do meet him, I don't know how we do that. I guess I'll let you get to that. But he smells horrible. You just notice he smells
Stinky.
like death. Bad. Stinky. Very exactly.
Appearing like someone being thrust out of a cupboard, you come out of a portal, stumbling into a perfectly square room. All of the surfaces are lined with copper and gold plates that make a subtle metallic clink when walked over. Painted on the walls in acrylics is a farm scenery with cornfields, green rolling hills, and a blue sky. Strewn across the room are a few different objects resting on either the ground or podiums. A low hum drifts through the air and is broken a few moments after your arrival. So you all are just thrust into this room in a blinding light, unaware of how you got there, who each other are. There are suddenly strangers about you. But here you are in this room that looks kind of like farmland, but not really. And you see each other for the first time.
When I appear, I am gasping as if I wasn't breathing, and I'm holding tightly to my throat.
Oh, well, fancy meeting you all here. Come around here often?
Who are you people?
What the fuck is this?
Seems to me like we're in a farm. I don't know how we got here, though.
So you're making your introductions, and interrupting the low hum that you hear permeating throughout the room is an all-pervading voice that echoes throughout the room.
Welcome, participant party. You have been selected for Adventure Curiosity and Dungeon Construction Experiment number 73 for the Modron Collective. Tests will be administered in a room-by-room format, and you will receive compensation in wealth and new experiences in return for your participation. Please, feel free to relax and take in your surroundings.
I want to look.
Your time for relaxation is over. The first test, exploration, will begin.
Okay.
And then the voice goes silent from there.
Well, I can get behind some compensation.
Who was that?
I don't want to believe this, but I really do. So I think I will. What's your name? You are also a fallen Aasimar. I, too, am a fallen Aasimar.
I can see
I'm the
that here.
minority.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
I'm the minority.
Yes, shut up. I'm speaking to my fellow Aasimar.
All right.
Fallen Aasimar.
I am Azus, the fallen Aasimar, as you have surmised.
Nice to meet you. I am also a fallen Aasimar.
And your name?
What a great interaction.
Hey, you're one.
My name is Vane.
I'm one of those.
And what about you, sir?
He is not a fallen Aasimar.
Well,
No, I'm-
obviously, but I still want to know who he is.
Normal human. I'm Alfred Baker.
Alfred
I
Baker.
am Baker.
Were you in the middle of baking?
Actually, yes. You can see I have all the flour on my, my clothes here, but I mean, nowadays I can't really get to baking a lot. But I mean, that's besides the point. Is we need to get to, I guess, solving this maze we got here, this little event we've been thrown into.
That's right. So if you look around the room, you'll see on the northeastern side of the room, awkwardly sitting in a metal rocking chair, is a Modron wearing a straw hat, dressed like a farmer. And he sits completely motionless in his rocking chair.
So for those of us who don't know, what does a Modron look like?
That's a good question. Modrons are beings of pure order, and they follow a very robotic nature. They deal in absolutes from their god Primus, and they are metallic box-looking things with eyes and lips, and they kind of look like abominations.
So they do have lips.
They do have lips.
Okay, that was my main wonder. I was mainly making sure that they had lips.
That's your primary concern.
Important.
Sorry?
That's the most important thing.
For kissies.
I mean, I think we can all agree, right?
Right. And he's sitting there in the chair, almost expecting you.
Well, I'm not going to keep him waiting. I walk up. Say, hello.
Howdy.
Oh.
How are you?
Well, I'm just dandy. How are you?
I need help. Please?
What are y'all going to try to help him with?
Please. Help me.
Well, I don't think we got any other choice.
That's forward, I guess. What do you want?
My daughter, Maiden Modron, has been kidnapped by the evil wizard construct. Please, you must help me.
Is he crying?
He's definitely not crying. They're, robotic, emotionless.
I see.
But, he's telling you this with conviction.
Fabricated emotion, maybe.
It could be. Well, sir, I'd be happy to help you, but I would first like to ask you a favor. Could I please have your hat?
You must help Maiden Modron. You are the helpful one.
And he looks at you, Vane.
I puff out my chest a little bit and look at the other guys as if he's right and they should follow his lead.
He doesn't say anything about the hat.
I start reaching for the hat.
You grab the hat.
Okay, I put on the hat.
It's yours.
Good. I am taking part as the farmer in this role.
He's a special one.
Remember, I smell like
see
shit,
that,
by the
yeah.
way. I want to emphasize that I smell
we're
very
we're
bad.
like standing like 5-6 feet away from you at all
Okay.
times.
Then you're really fitting the farmer part if you smell like shit.
You must help Maiden Modron.
Which way did she get abducted to?
That way.
He points towards a wall that has seemingly no door.
Is there anything else in this room other than the farmer and...
There are. In this perfect square room, 30 feet by 30 feet, scattered around the room are a few different things. In one corner, there are farming equipment, some carts, regular, what look to be like farming things. There is a podium in another corner with something on it, and then some rocks on the ground that are kind of strewn about the room.
As the Modron points towards the door, the wall, and implicates that it's a hidden door of some sort, you see Alfred Baker almost kind of get to work a little bit, and he starts, tinkering with what he has on himself. He grabs what seems to be like a bread knife, and he starts cutting something, and merging things together, and then you see what comes out is a wand of secrets, as he uses the artificer infusion replicate magic item to make a wand of secrets, and then immediately uses it. It says, while holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, your wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you.
Nice.
Your wand does start pulsing.
Starts vibrating.
Yeah, you see it.
Right.
But when you pull out that wand, you hear the voice that first welcomed you say,
Please complete the first test of exploration to progress.
That's what I'm trying.
What if we don't? I yell out into the roof. I'm assuming the voice comes from.
he doesn't respond.
Here.
What? In what direction is my wand pointing at?
At the
Pulsing
wall
it?
that the farmer Modron said, was the way forward.
Okay.
All right. If you don't do anything else, I would walk up to the wall and like try to feel around. And you said there was no obvious door, right?
There's no obvious door, but there are still other things in this room.
So you said there are there's farming equipment.
Yes.
Did you specify what kind?
No. I would suggest you go over there.
Okay, I'll go. I walk over there because I want to pick up a farming equipment to complete my farming costume for this.
Well, when you go over there, you see very clearly that there is something wrong with the farm equipment.
Oh, no.
There's a pitchfork, but instead of having pointy tongs, they are kind of cylindrical and useless. And a kind of mine cart looking object with square wheels. Basically useless, but
I just yell out and it's like, "There's no door here."
Well,
Confirm.
Please complete the exploration to continue.
I want to grab the pitchfork because even though it's not pointy, it still does complement my costume.
okay.
So long as people aren't looking so far into it, it's not going to look fake. And it's like safe. So I sheathe my sword, I grab the pitchfork, and I say, howdy, there's a minecart with square wheels here. I look up, wondering if, like, that opens a door or something.
Please inspect the podium to continue.
Have we not looked at the podiums, or was that the items?
There is one
One
podium
left.
and some rocks thrown about the room as well.
I checked the last podium.
On the podium is a small piece of artwork that is framed. It is of Farmer Modron and Maiden Modron. Sitting on her head, very awkwardly, almost glued on, is a large sunflower.
Is there sunflower in the room?
No.
Is there a sunflower on Modron's head?
No, there was a hat.
Oh, is that-
There
is
was
there-
a hat.
is-
Now it's on mine.
Was there a sunflower under the hat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Farmer Modron turns to you one last time and he says,
Please, will you help me rescue Maiden Modron?
I want to grab the image and give it to the farmer. Or try to give it to the farmer.
This is Maiden Modron. You must help her.
Okay. Well, that wasn't the solution.
What are the rocks you mentioned laying about? Just rocks, or are they special in any way?
well, if you investigate the rocks,
I would.
You would need to make me a perception check to perhaps see something.
6.
They just look like rocks to you.
It's a shame we don't have a dwarf with us.
Can't use that for my bread.
This is a farm and there are rocks on a farm.
So I want to approach his door. I'm sorry, the doorway. Sorry, the wall that he's pointed out, and I want to hit it with. Wait, was there anything inside of the cart, the mine cart?
No.
Okay, so I want to hit the wall with my pitchfork, hard enough to try to break the wall.
It kind of just bounces off.
Does it sound hollow or weird?
Yeah. Have you guys accepted that you were going to help Farmer Modron? Have you told him that you were going to help?
I guess maybe not verbally.
We just assumed we would.
Yeah. Right.
Farmer Modron. I I would like to help you, but I can't find the door.
Will you help her?
Well, I'm trying to. Yes, I will.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Once you say yes, and you affirm that you will help look for Maiden Modron, a small bag appears in a flash of light at your feet.
At my feet?
Yes,
Each one of our feet, or just his feet?
just his feet.
Okay.
The bag is labeled coins.
Ooh.
Get Alfred's attention.
I pick it up.
Is that gold?
Thank you, adventurers. You will save Maiden
Is
Modron.
this prepayment?
Deposit.
You can look inside the bag.
I pick up and look
Yeah,
inside the
he's
bag.
got it. I don't want to get close to him because he's smelly.
Stinky.
There are coins. They are 60 gold pieces
Ooh, that's
and
my
160 silver pieces.
You're sharing that, right? I got some massive debts I need to pay off, so
I can't understand you. So 60 gold.
And 120 silver.
he's got me with the I can't understand.
deposit. Damn hillbillies.
So, after you speak and confirm that you will help Farmer Modron, you hear a voice boom out once again.
Congratulations! You have succeeded in the exploration test, and therefore are eligible to participate in the experiment's remaining rooms. Before the next room is made available to you, would you all please verbally rate your experience so far on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 signifying an unsatisfying experience and 5 an extremely satisfying experience?
I look at the other guys. Sorry. Go ahead.
This is nothing against you, DM.
Okay.
That was a 1 for me. I can't. I don't even know what happened.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having so much fun.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Well, it doesn't matter. Look, I got gold. I got 60 gold.
You
all
got
for
60 gold?
me.
No.
Well, it gave it to me. That's a great thing.
Well-
Oh, we have to answer the question.
Please rate your experience
I
from
rate it.
1 to 5.
I'll give it a. Well, I'll give it a 5. A great time.
I give it a 2.
Thank you for your ratings. Please proceed to the next room.
And the wall, which were already investigating, shifts open to reveal a passageway.
See, my wand told me it was there.
Good thing I hit it with the
The pitchfork.
my pitchfork, because that's why it opened.
Yeah, exactly. You helped it open.
So I walk through with my gold.
All right.
We'll split at the end. We'll just keep track of how much we're all making, and then we'll split it at the end.
I look at Azuz and I say, I don't know what language he's speaking. Honestly, no idea what he's saying.
It's common.
Is this common amongst you? What's your deal?
Hey, what's that?
So,
I don't like them.
as you all enter the
I don't
next
know how I
room,
feel about
Smelly.
entering this copper and gold plated room, you notice an elaborate setup of large cogs, pivots, and spokes on the northern wall. Following the flow from a starting lever to end cog, you see a small hammer attached to the last gear. Besides the hammer are 2 lanterns of transparent glass that are set into the floor. Within them, small glowing beads, no larger than a marble, flicker silently, like a fireplace condensed into a small sphere. As you all look upon this very elaborate setup, you hear the great booming voice above you.
This is a puzzle that must be completed to gain access to the next room. When the lever is turned, the cogs will move in succession, and the small hammer will shift to one side. If the hammer hits the glass lantern, it will break, and fire will engulf the room, possibly consuming you all. To avoid this outcome, you may remove one of the 2 vials out of the hammer's path. Only the right one will lead to safety. Choose wisely. However, regardless of whether the fire effect is activated or not, the door will open.
And
So-
in front of you is this. And you can pass this along to
Thank God,
the
'cause
man not eating the
I
chips.
was having a hard time imagining it.
So is this the exact
This is the
description that you were giving?
This is the exact thing that you are seeing. in
Sorry,
front
so
of
you said there were 2 lanterns, right?
Yes.
Is that these?
Those are those two
Okay.
right there.
So it's
So-
just
Alright,
like a
it-
chain of cogs that are all, shifting one another.
Okay.
The right ones.
Yeah. Can I
The
see it
one
again
on
when
the-
you're done?
The one on the right.
I look up while Carlos is looking. I look up at the.
So when you pull the lever,
It'll
the hammer will move.
one way or the other. Yeah.
You need to remove the correct lantern.
I believe we gotta remove the right lantern.
See, that's what I was saying.
The right lantern?
'Cause that's what he said.
Yes, that's also. Well, I worked it out.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
so
I did too.
the top left cog turns to the right, making the bottom cog to that turn
To the left.
to the left, right? This way, or counterclockwise, we shall say, which connects to this one that'll turn to the right. And then it will also turn this one to the right
Because of the belt.
because of the belt that's connected. Hopefully, I'm explaining this relatively well. So, because the one cog is turning to the right, there's one more cog connected to that one that will be turning to the left, a giant cog, causing the other one to turn to the right. Then the next one left, the next one right, this one right, and
No,
this
no,
one
no. It's,
left.
it's a twisted
Does
belt.
that change anything? we
Uh,
lost where we're at.
I think it does.
okay, so let's see.
You
So
started
it's going right, left, right,
Right.
right, left, right, left, right. So if this one's going like this, it is
moving that
pulling
one
this
left.
one, making this one go left. You're right.
Yes.
Left,
And that one moves right.
right. So it'll push it this way.
Also,
So we have to remove the left one.
If we're looking at it. If we're looking at it, the left one.
Yes.
It looks exactly like this. Don't worry.
Okay, no, but I'm saying like, because if we're looking away from it, then it would be the right one.
Okay. So you all choose to move the leftmost lantern.
Yes.
Who's doing this?
Yes.
Anyone in particular?
I'll do it.
Okay. You approach
Ding.
the lantern, and you remove the leftmost lantern.
That's a crunchy lantern.
That's one crunchy,
Wow.
chippy
Crunchy
lantern.
It sounds like a Tostito.
You remove the leftmost lantern.
Yes, I do.
You'll need to pull the lever to activate the mechanism.
I'm not going to do it.
I'll do it. Okay, yeah. And I go and I pull the lever.
Can I keep the lantern?
You pull the lever, and you watch the series of cogs and gears move slowly and move around, and finally, the hammer swings to the left,
Let's go.
swinging
told
and
you.
hitting nothing.
I told you. See, he said the right one, so I figured the right one was the right one.
Well, what would have stopped us from removing 2?
The other one is set in the.
So it
Yeah,
locks
like,
Like, as soon
itself.
as you
it
pull it
locks
out,
in.
the other locks it.
It is it's.
Oh,
set.
when you. But what if we move them at the same time?
Well,
Like,
you've already
try.
you've already made your choice.
Our God, Ethan would have not
Hold on.
allowed it.
Azus, put it back.
I want to keep it.
Okay.
I walk up to the Modron. Or was there a Modron?
No.
Okay, it was just a.
Can I keep the
wall.
lantern?
In your possession now is a lantern of miniature fireball.
I look up to the ceiling. Do I get anything for pulling the lever?
Before the door is unlocked and the next room made available to you, would you please verbally rate your experience so far on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 indicating your experience was unsatisfying, and 5 indicating it was extremely satisfying?
That one was a bit better. I'm gonna say it was maybe a 3.
I give it a 4. I did something.
I'm just glad to be here. That was a That was a I can't do this. I take off the hat and I drop the thing. That was a 5. Good job. I had fun.
Once you all speak your ratings, the door reveals itself. The walls shift open, and a new pathway appears before you, much like the first room.
Do we get gold?
No.
I think the reward was the fireball.
The lantern of miniature fireball.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want me to hold
And they're
that
fun.
for
No,
you?
I got this. Please step over there. You're quite grating on the nose.
I don't know what that means. I continue towards the door.
The smell is pretty acidic, isn't it?
I ignore what they say.
Burning.
So, standing in front of you is the pathway to move forward. I'm assuming you all continue on.
Yes.
Okay. The next room contains 2 jail cells against the north and the eastern walls. At 10 feet wide and 15 feet long, these 2 cells have a force barrier of golden light that starts half an inch off the ground and leads up to the ceiling. In front of each cell is a lever sticking out from the floor. In the northern cell is a single Modron with 2 eyes, wings, and a distinct blue hue about him. He is completely silent, unmoving, and is wearing an outrageous green velvet cap with a perfectly angled peacock feather protruding from its side. In the eastern cell, 2 Modrons, made from 2 stacking rectangles on top of each other, stand waving at you all. They are silent and boasting a similar blue hue. Once again, the voice from above booms out to you.
The evil wizard construct has placed a grave quandary within this room. To proceed to the next room, you must make a decision. One of these cages' contents must be destroyed. Choose between the 2 Modrons or the single Modron with a nice hat. If a decision is not made, you will remain trapped within this room. To decide, please activate a lever to destroy the cage's contents.
I say we kill the one with the nice hat. He looks too happy.
So what? There's one with a nice hat, and the other one.
The other one has 2.
2 nice hats.
No, just 2 Modron.
There's 2 Modrons, yeah. Good thing these Modrons don't have souls.
That one with the funny hat is looking at me funny.
Is it looking at him funny?
They're both deactivated, right?
No, they're activated.
they're
They're
activated.
standing there. They're kind of waving at you. They're kind of, kind of doing their thing.
Can we hear them?
Can I do the deed personally? Like, no lever? I just hit him?
There is a force barrier in front of it, and
I want to walk up to
you
one of the
don't
cages.
hear anything from them.
Okay.
You can walk up to it.
I walk up to the one with the nice hat. Why should we save you?
They do not answer back.
Okay, well, that was. They don't answer anything I say to them.
No, they kind of just stare.
I can't reach into it either, right?
No,
This is
force
full
barrier.
stage, yeah.
Is there visually anything different apart from 2 of them and one with a hat?
No.
There's nothing in the room either.
Just the cells and the lever, and those that occupy the cells.
All right, well, I'm gonna pull the lever with the 2 Modrons.
Oh shit.
I'm overdue in getting a prize out of this. I might have to get that hat.
Just jump the gun on it.
The bottom. So you're going to pull it?
Yeah.
All right, you pull it. The bottom floor of the chosen cage slides apart and reveals a black pit with a loud sound of intimidating, whirling gears and just crunching sounds. The Modrons slip into the darkness, and you hear crunching, grinding, and their death.
Okay.
So it's between them 2 or the evil wizard?
No, it was
The one with the nice
2
hat.
Modrons or 1 Modron with a nice hat.
No, but the guy said it was an evil wizard.
This is,
No, this is like his.
the
plot,
evil
right?
wizard construct has placed a grave quandary in front
Oh.
of you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
We're still trying to save Madron,
Maiden Modron.
Maiden Modron.
No, that was the first room.
We're still trying to save
just
him.
have to-
It was
Yeah.
the first room.
All right.
The grave voice booms out to you again.
Before the next doorway is unlocked and the next room is made available to you, would you please verbally rate your experience so far on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 indicating your experience being unsatisfying, and 5 indicating it extremely satisfying.
Looks like you didn't get a prize there.
There was
Albert.
something pretty satisfying about that crunching, gearing sound. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I raise my hand and I want to give you a high 5.
Put your armpit away.
High 5.
I high five while like holding my breath.
Okay, good. I would like to rate my experience as 5. That was fun.
I walk over to the other. Can I get your hat now? I did it for the hat.
The Modron disappears.
I'd say that was a 2. Again, not having that much fun, if I'm being honest.
And with that,
Was that a character?
I was in character?
No,
Just making sure. And with that, the doors slide open to the next room.
I really wanted that hat.
Yeah, I did too.
Moving to the next room, you get a moment of deja vu. This new room's contents almost mirror the last, with 2 similar jail cells and forced barriers. The main difference being that the cells are now against the southern and eastern walls. They also no longer contain Modrons. Instead, they hold 2 small mounds of treasure, respectively, locked away half an inch off the ground by that forced barrier. The great voice booms out.
Preliminary results from the last room show that the moral dilemma you faced was not potent enough to produce an accurate result. Therefore, an alteration of the previous room's challenge has been made to better test your moral code. In addition to unlocking the way to the next room, you may take what is not destroyed.
So is there a difference between the 2 piles?
Yes, if you'll study
Yes,
those
sir.
piles, you can roll me some investigation to see what are in those piles.
Plus 2 investigation. 13.
Can I cast guidance on him?
Sure.
Extra D4. I'll do that.
Okay.
I sprinkle some
¿Por qué no?
flour on here.
Ooh, plus 4, so
I'm gonna-
17.
Okay, I'm going to say that this is for the first pile. So, in this first pile, it takes some time, but eventually you count up copper, silver, gold, jade, a scroll, some potions, and what looks to be a cloak. And if anyone wants to roll for the other
Is that the
pile,
west or south one?
that is in the let's say it's the first one.
I can roll for the next one.
Which one that you looked at?
The first one.
Let's just say it's the first one.
What am I rolling?
I'm
Investigation?
confused. What do you mean the
Investigation.
first? There's 2 and they're south and west.
All right, let's say it's the southern one.
Okay.
I have -1 investigation. 15.
15.
Can I cast guidance on him? I get some more flour and I blow it in his face.
Sure.
I blink the flower out of my eyes and I add a 1. 16.
You're welcome.
Same thing. You get to kind of quickly get a good glance at, most everything. You can't count up that gold that quickly, but you get to see that in the other pile, there is also copper pieces, silver pieces, gold pieces, some quartz gems, sardonyx gems, another spell scroll, more potions, and would look to be some gloves.
I want the cloak.
The jade
want
looks
a lot of
green.
I'll give you guys anything you want through there, but I want the cloak.
What did you roll for your investigation, Carlos?
17.
17. So, along with noticing, seeing what contents you have here in the pile, you also see a symbol etched into the jail cell,
Into the,
the outside wall of the cell.
can I make out the symbol?
You can investigate it.
I will.
I cast guidance on him again.
He's just covered in flour.
Because I
Right now.
lost concentration on him to give it to you, and I give it back to him.
23 plus
23.
2,
I got a flower.
25.
Wow. Okay. So, you you can tell that this is thieves' cant,
Okay.
the secret language of the thieves. And I don't know if you can read that,
No, only typically rogues can.
but you have rolled so high that I think you've seen maybe
smarticle.
It's
some
like a
of the,
Slumdog Millionaire situation. He saw
Right.
it somewhere.
you've seen some of the basic language of thieves' cant,
Okay.
and you can remember that this symbol translates to the phrase, "This place is evil."
Well, I don't know about evil, but definitely not entertaining.
Do you tell us that you see that?
Yeah.
And, okay. How could this place be evil when it's so much fun? I got gold. And I'm gonna get a cloak.
Is the cloak one the one that was evil?
I burned that.
It
that
was
treasure.
the cloak one that had that on it.
I burn in that room.
I'm with him. Gotta burn the evil one. They're testing our morals here.
They're talking about whoever wrote that. Look, that's graffiti. Why would you believe that?
Well, I'm sure we're not the first ones. Actually, we're the 73rd test group, according to the voice, my high and mighty voice up here.
Yeah, I can use some gloves. That's fine.
I could use some money. I'm crippling debt.
I just want to get out of here.
That's not funny.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
seriously encrypting.
As
the
you
deck.
guys are discussing what your game plan here, the voice above you booms out.
I have heard it is difficult to sacrifice that what you love. You now have 30 seconds to decide which cell's consent to destroy, or both will be destroyed.
This one, burn this one.
There are levers.
Yeah, I think you got to pull that one.
You pull the lever, and much like before, the cell's floor scoots out, and a void of blackness and the sound of gears and crunching and machinery are loud, and all the treasure falls in. And the other cell's door opens, and those contents are free to take.
I calmly walk to grab the gloves.
I not so calmly walk to grab the gold coins.
So now, as you have those things, you can take the time to count up the gold and look at these scrolls and things more closely.
Yeah, I want the scrolls and potions.
You know,
So
I need money.
this pile includes
Debtors are coming.
300 copper pieces, 675 silver, and 290 gold pieces. There are 2 pieces of star rose quartz gems, a sardonyx gem, a spell scroll of heroism, 2 potions of healing, and the second-hand gloves of thievery.
What do they do? Second. So, wait, do they smell worse than I do? Because
Impossible.
For the items that you've gotten so far, the lantern of miniature fireball. The cylindrical lantern looks like a large vial that contains a small marble of burning hot red mass, like a miniature sun. This object functions like a hooded lantern, except it never runs out of light. When thrown or shattered, the small bead of molten mass inside it turns into a fireball that explodes in a 10-foot radius sphere. A creature caught within the explosion must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, or take a 46 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. It also ignites any flammable objects in the area, including those being worn or carried. And your second-hand gloves of thievery. These fine, so they're not stinky, these fine black leather gloves are faded and worn from many years of use. There's a little stink. On the cuffs are several professional engravings, each a different design and style. These engravings seem to have been made by different people at different points in time. They read RD, VE, PH, and finally TK.
okay, sorry. So you said RD, VE,
PH,
PH,
and TK.
and TK.
The symbol, which you read earlier, had the letters TK on it as well, as if this person left it there.
Okay.
Those might have been this fella's gloves there, bud.
These gloves have an almost muscle memory to them. Every so often, the wearer may feel their more experienced previous owners tug and take over.
Almost a serious horn dog.
I
What
wear
are we
them.
tugging?
The gloves of thievery.
Oh no, wait. I put them on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Are the engravings like done professionally?
Not really, no.
Okay, so I grab my longsword and I very carefully put my own engravings on them.
Very nice.
The longsword?
The
These-
longsword.
These gloves allow the wearer to forego rolling a d20 and instead get a 10 on a die for a single dexterity, sleight of hand, or thieves' tool check.
You said they automatically get a 10?
Yeah.
Just once, right?
Yeah. These gloves allow the wearer to forego rolling a d20 and instead get a 10 on the die for a single sleight of hand or thieves' tool check. Once used, the property cannot be used again until the next dawn.
For anything dexterity based, right? Can it be like a saving throw?
No, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. No, not mine, but I'm just curious, I guess.
Once again, the booming voice from above asks for your number of satisfaction.
Shaved off a lot of my debt. I'm gonna say 5.
I'll give it a 3. I was neutral about it.
That was definitely a 5.
I'm starting to believe that you think everything is good.
That's not true.
Oh, not good. Perfect.
That's not true. I'm unhappy I didn't get my cloak.
But you said it was a 5. Every room has been a 5.
Because I had a great time. I got gloves.
Smashing shit.
They're experienced gloves, too. Look, smell them. I put my hands right under his nose.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So you all give the great voice above your number, and the walls of the next room open, and a pathway appears in front of you.